did I have revelation today. So I'll be very bold with this video because I'm just kind of fed up. I'm tired. And I'm just really upset today. Like, I'm upset about what I found out. And it's just like, vengeance is the Lord's. But anyways, so I know people are going to tag me. Well, people already tag me as crazy. They tag me as this horrible person because people can read my thoughts, and a lot of us know it. A lot of us know it. A lot of people all over the world, they can hear my thoughts, and I don't know what the details are about that. I don't know if they can see my, like, what I see and stuff, but I know they can hear my thoughts, and I've just been having these horrible thoughts. I'm gonna get to that in a minute. But I discovered that some people that I work with, I'll just say what God told me. One of them's a witch, and the other one's been helping. That's all I'm going to say. So, well, a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, yeah, probably 2 weeks ago. No, scratch that. Like a week ago, like last week, I kept getting pain, like on my ovary and my uterus, and like I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get my period, but it didn't come. But it was like a sharp pain, and then like I pray against everything because I just been attacked by witchcraft left and right. So anytime I feel something, whatever it is, I pray about it. I return to sender the witchcraft, and that's exactly what I do. So like return to sender, and it goes back to them 10 times fold. Like 1 or 2 days later, I was at work, and the person, so there's a person that just does not like me. They hate me. And I always felt that since I started working there, but it was just like, I don't know why. Like, what have I done to you? Like, I don't understand. Like, I never attacked you. Like, I never said anything bad about you. And I just didn't understand why. So I was just like, well, I don't know. She just doesn't like me. And she'd like, even I would get these looks also. I'm like, damn, like, what, you act like I freaking murdered your family or something. Like, I don't know. Like, it was intense. So I was just like, whatever. Like, I just ignored it. And that day, right after I had that pain, like, I'm always talking about God in my head, right? And like everybody hears my thoughts. And I was talking about witchcraft. I was like, I went into this store, which I will do another video about, but I went into the store it's a popular pharmacy in Mexico called La Guadalupana. And I was just thinking, well, it's a pharmacy like all the other pharmacies, and it turns out they sell witchcraft items there. And I was talking about in my mind how like what I saw there, like there is this candle, these candles that they use for witchcraft, and out of nowhere, this person, like, she's right next to me, her like stomach starts hurting like really bad. Like, we're in the middle of work, it's rush time, and it starts hurting really bad. And then like the most like strangest thing to me was that she could not look at me. Like, she was in pain looking away from me when we were right next to each other. Like, and I just, like, I didn't understand. And then God revealed it to me. She's a witch. And I'm just like, what? Like I didn't get it. Like, I was just like, it can't be. And I was just like, God, will you shed light on the darkness? Um, that time, I guess the pain got so bad for her, like she had to leave. Um, and people can look at it like a coincidence, but there's so many coincidences happening right now. And so that happened, and then like since then, like God's been telling she's a baby witch, she's a baby witch, and then like he even revealed to me like there's people that they who do you think, you don't think that witches have children, and what do you think they teach them? And I'm just like, what? And then she's been there 6 months, so I was like, I don't know. I guess someone positioned her there. They knew I was coming and they positioned her, but I don't know. That's just me. But this is a revelation I've gotten from God. People be like, I'm crazy. Yeah, I'm crazy, but I'm right. So that happened, right? And then this last Saturday, Friday or Saturday, I got a really, really bad headache. Like I hadn't had any headaches, any migraines in forever. And I got this really bad headache, and then it felt like I was getting a fever. And again, I started praying against return all witchcraft to sender. I got it over it like within an hour, and I was fine. And the next day, that person sends a message. We have like a group chat at work. Sends a message saying that she doesn't feel good and that she couldn't come into work. And that was just like, I was just like, oh my God, like coincidence again, you know. So I was like, well, I guess, like, I don't know, like people be doing witchcraft, they playing with fire and they don't even know what they're doing. No. Or not only that, they know what they're doing, but they just don't know the type of protection I have. So that happened. And then yesterday, like I started realizing like why, like these thoughts. So let's get into these thoughts now. So I didn't start having these thoughts again after that same person that I've been referring to. We had an altercation at work, and she got in trouble for it, right? Well, she hated me. She was giving me the dirtiest looks. But she got in trouble for it. And, that was that. And the next day, I start getting these horrible thoughts. They're like sexual perverted thoughts. And then also thoughts like of picking at people, like picking at their insecurities. I don't even use the word fat. I use chubby. Calling them chubby, telling them they're ugly, like, just things that like that's not even the way I fight, but this is what's been coming into my mind. And I noticed it was so like directed and focused at certain people. Like I would expect that I would like send or say those things about the people I fight at work or that have been like messing with me at work, but those are the people that have been protected. Like I noticed there's like a protection around them, because I would like nothing would come up about them, nothing, not even like a small remark, nothing compared to my managers. My managers are the ones that are getting the most attacked on this. And I'm like, no, this isn't normal. This isn't normal. Why am I attacking these people when they have nothing done? They haven't done anything to me. And I'm attacking these people that have been nothing but nice to me. I didn't get it. And I started I kept thinking about it. And like, when obviously I was at work thinking about this. And there was this one person also, this other girl, that like I've been also getting some vibes from her. I know Christians say that there's no vibes. There's vibes, okay? And I've been getting these vibes from her, like I shouldn't trust her. Like, I don't know. It was weird. And once I started saying, like why don't I say anything bad about her? Like, we had some fights, and I haven't said anything bad about her. Like, why? It's not like I love her and everything, compared to like the people that have been super nice to me and not done anything to me. And then I noticed that she left early yesterday, and I was like, well, there must be some truth there. And like, it's hard to explain, but it's like I knew I was right. I knew I was right, and I'm just like, she has something to do with this. She has something to do with this, right? And then because of these issues with my mind, I've asked for less hours at work, right? So I was working like 2, 3 days, and this week's schedule was actually made by that person, right? And she told me, she's like, I have to give you 4 days. Like, you're gonna work 4 days in a row. And I was like, well, fine. Like, if you need me there, I'll be there. And then today I find out that she actually cut other people's hours to make sure I got hours. And I was like, confirmation right there. Not only that, she messed with the main manager's regular schedule just to schedule us together. Like, that was already a red flag to me. Like there's too many coincidences. Like, my main manager, I'd never work with her. Like, I'd see her, she'd be going out because she worked in the morning. I'd be coming in because I like to work at night, and they'd schedule me at night. So I wouldn't see her for a long time, but it's like everything's been pieced so perfectly together that maybe she didn't do anything, but she's part of it. If I make sense. And I'm just like, wow. Like, they cut other people's hours, make sure I had to work those days, and made sure that I was working with my main manager so that, like, I can be attacking her throughout our whole shifts. Like, and I got so mad when I figured that out. I was like, wow, there's too many coincidences here. First of all, I don't believe in coincidences. They're either man-made or God-made, and I'm pretty sure God don't work the schedule. I'm sorry. But anyways, and so, I got so mad. I was mad the rest of the day because I was like, I knew there was something going on here. I could smell it. Like, I knew there was something going on here. And so, you know what? And then, like, I don't like to make hypotheticals in my head about people. I don't like talking bad about people. So I was like, okay, God, okay, if I'm right about this person, and they do have something like I'm right about them doing these things, how do I sorry if I'm right about this person, and they're in agreement with something that's been causing the witchcraft and everything, I was like, then have them not show up today, God. I was like, have them not show up today, and I will know. Well, guess who didn't show up today? Yes, that same person. It's too many coincidences. It's too many. I refuse to believe anything else than what I am believing now, because there's too many coincidences. And it so happened that these two girls originally, like, when I got there, were upset that I was there because the guy they liked wasn't paying them attention. That's girls. I don't know why, right? And so the rest of the day I was mad. And I knew it was because they liked this guy, and this guy has a girlfriend anyway, so I don't know why I'm the problem. But yeah, and so like I know this is going on. I know it is. And then when the baby witch, we're gonna call her that, the baby witch got there, and I was just like, wow, like you just want what you want. Like you don't care how, like you just want what you want, and you don't care who you have to hurt. Like you don't care that all these people and what they're going through, and how I'm hurting them. You don't care about that. You just care about making me look bad and me leaving the workplace so you can go to back to whatever you guys were doing. um and all of this, I always was saying it in my head, and well, they can hear my thoughts, and and so I was saying that, like, you guys want what you want. Like, it just baffles me, like, what you're willing to do to get what you want. And let me just side note here, like, this generation is the way it is because of its parents, because they don't know how to tell their child no. No, you can't have that. Not even just because you don't, like, you have the money and you don't like to say no to your child. Like, no, you just can't have it. It's not your time yet to have it. But no, like, we're yes men's nowadays, and like that's why people can't, like, get mad when they have everything they want, and then they finally hear a no from someone, and it's like all hell breaks loose. And that's why they're coming into agreement with such wickedness, because they want what they want. And so, no, this is all going through my head. Going back to the message. So I left work, whatever, came home. So I was coming back from the store, and then God told me Jeremiah 6:12. He's like, Jeremiah 6:12. And I was like, okay. And I got home, and this is what it says. And their houses shall be turned over to others, fields and wives together. For I will stretch out my hand against the inhabitants of the land, says the Lord, because from the least of them, even to the greatest of them, everyone is given to covetousness. And covetousness is when you want what other people have. You're coveting, things from the other person. And from the prophet even to the priest, everyone deals falsely. And then I'm going to jump over to the last part. At the time I punish them, they shall be cast down, says the Lord. And this is God telling me, Jeremiah 6:12. Like, how am I going to reach this? So I don't care if you guys don't think that I hear from God. Like, I hear from God, and I see the confirmation all the time. And I know people tag me as crazy. That's good, whatever. Like, I would probably do the same when I was in the world. It's like, it's okay. Like, you guys haven't gone to the type of or that close to God, so it's okay. It's okay. I understand. I know it sounds crazy, but like, this is what's happening in my life. These are the people. I don't want to say these are the people, but like, the enemy is all around. Is all around me. um and it just hurts me so much to see what people will do. So it pains me. It hurts me really much to see the lengths people go um to just have what they want. And then not only that, like, I know there's other people in the background also working their magic, because I get disturbances at night. I literally, the other day, like, something pulled my feet. Like, that's how bad my warfare is right now. But, I don't get scared anymore. It's just, and I think that's why God keeps allowing it, because, like, I'm growing stronger in it. So, actually feel bad for these people because it's gonna get returned 10 times fold. It's gonna get returned. And with the amount of things that have been thrown at me, like I don't even want to think about what they're gonna go through because of like everything that's gonna come back to them. you know but please, people, please, this is for your own good. Like, do not go into witchcraft. Do not go to those wicked things. um like, yeah, you're doing harm to other people, but you're mostly doing harm to yourself. Like, just want to shake you guys and be like, what are you thinking? But God bless everyone.